Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part 6. Picking up here at the campus. Gonna go ahead and walk around and talk to some of the students and finish up some of these side quests and bonding events. Oh, hey, it's our buddy Eustace. Hey, asshole, how's it going? Is he looking towards the stables? Maybe he's interested in horses. What are you staring at? Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't feel like you had anything to be sorry for there for, Reen. Vincent, dearest Ferris, the cross uniform truly suits you. Fear not, your big-hearted brother will be cheering you on from here. Now show me your blazing passion, your merciless icy focus. Show your foes true elegance as you crush them underfoot. Master Vincent seems overjoyed by Lady Ferris's decision to join the Academy's lacrosse club. As a servant of the Thorald family, I have every intention of cheering her on from the shadows. This is the lacrosse team over here. Being bested by a commoner is quite simply not an option. As a daughter of the Thorald family, it is my duty to put Elisa in her place. I'm all for it. I get the feeling that this Ferris girl isn't exactly fond of me. Hopefully it's just my imagination. I've got practice to focus on anyway. I don't know what it was with that fucking sentence there. I see Emily's feeling enthusiastic about our new members. Last year we were in the same position as they are now. It's rather nostalgic, to be perfectly honest. Right, we're going to start off by showing you the basics. No worries, none of it's going to be too difficult. Yet. Don't use that as an excuse to doze off, though, because you'll be doing it right after. Now, let's go talk to the horse. Or rather, these people by the horse. Wow, this is the first time I've ever touched a horse. They're really amazing up close. So docile, but at the same time, I can feel how strong it is. Lambert's taken a liking to this one, have you? All of our horses are of the highest caliber, having been born and bred in the Nord Highlands. Hey, that's where Gaius is from. What would you say to a test ride? Really? Well, I guess I could. Oh, was that a spoiler? Did Gaius introduce himself as someone from the Nord Highlands yet? Or sure he did, but maybe he didn't and just spoiled that. Oh, well, it's not a big spoiler. Bridget. My old friend Alan apparently joined the fencing club, so I thought I'd pay him a little visit. He seems really busy right now, though. I don't want to interrupt, but maybe I'll stop by some other time. You don't want to interrupt, but I have no problem doing so. I'll do it. Arrogant boy. Given your uniform, I can assume you're part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask who you are? My name is Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Reen Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't in good conscience say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. Question mark exclamation? While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. We won't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles, now would we? The thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Loggins, why are we wasting our time practicing the basics when we could pick up where we left off yesterday? Surely I'm not the only one who feels our draw was unsatisfactory. Shut it, you're a first year. You do the basics, no two ways about it. Haha, and here I thought you were such a hothead that you'd jump at the chance. Oh well, I suppose defeating you hastily would spoil the fun, so I'll let you off for now. Uppity little shit. Love Loggins. Friedel. Friedel? Friedel? I'll go Friedel. It sounds basic, but relaxing your body and staring your opponent down could save your life. They're not particularly glamorous, but good fundamentals can save you from embarrassing accidents down the line. Got it? Yes, ma'am, says Alan. And, of course, Patrick isn't just a noble, he's skilled with the sword. Are nobles really that much better than us? Alan, if you lose focus with a sword in your hand, you're liable to have one run through you. Right, sorry. Like I just said, staring down your opponent could prove, useful. They just won't advance the turn order, that's all that'll do. Fine, we've got ourselves a great group of first years this year. Casper seems like he's really into learning. Sorry, I got volume controls. And then there's Laura, who I don't even need to teach at all. Hi, Casper. I grew up by the ocean, so yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty good swimmer. That said, I joined this club to get even better. Which reminds me, I wonder if Laura wouldn't mind teaching me some stuff. She's a noble, though, isn't she? Do you think she'd mind if I asked her for help? Well, look at how cool that second year with the blue hair is. I've been checking out the different sports clubs, but I think this one might be just the one for me. Maybe if I join, I'll be able to get as confident and strong as she is. Is she confusing Laura for a second year? I actually thought that was a typo at first. Hi, Laura. Good day, Reen. Have you come for a swim too? Not quite. Surprised the swimming club's active at this time of year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. Haha, how did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Sure. Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Sure, I could do that. And she's off. I'm gonna turbo that. Goal! That took you 22.34 seconds. I don't think that's accurate. You just a so-so time. So-so, you tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. Marine, you perv. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Oh, no, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours, then? Perhaps more habit than specialty. Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. Ugh, that sounds awful. Seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Why is Reen's text box so fucked up? Some of the text keeps overlapping with the outer border of the box. My father once told me there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences you so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck, I know you can do it. Link XP with Laura. Stronger bonds. One more bonding point left to go. I think that one's used on Sarah, if I remember correctly. Oh, hey, Fee. The shade here's nice. Might be good for napping. That's all Fee's about, is napping. Edel. Why, hello, little worm. What brings you here? What the fuck? Oh, she's talking to the actual worms. Did she just grab that with her bare hands? It's just a worm, Reen. What, you hooked on fishing? Come see me. Did you make a pun? I don't abide puns. How many points do I have? Where's my point count at? Oh, anywhere points. 188. Okay. I will take the swordtail badge. Oh, wait, no. I don't really know what I want here. I'll take a mute just in case. Might be worth grabbing 2 of those EP charges. Never know. Let's head to... May as well stop by, here at the place was this called? The engineering building. Sorry about the coughing. Hey there, good to see you. Hey, George. Are you the person who was with President Toe when I first arrived at the academy? You've got a good memory. It's like half a month ago, dude. George Gnome? Second year, Class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're are from Class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much, but I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own Orbment factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining Orbment here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you prepared all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too? That's right, I handle that stuff here at the engineering club too. Usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbital products for me. First up is the Orbital Scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club. Home economics room. Okay, got it. Next 2 are both in town, so you take requests from people outside the academy too. Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery I need you to make is an antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Micht at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. Antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, final item I needed you to deliver is an orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know you're there, and she'll call out Michael for you. Orbital wristwatch for Michael, Radio Trista, ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. Orbital scale, lamp, wristwatch. It's not going to be easy carrying all these around, but I'm sure you'll manage. My inventory is infinite. Don't even fucking worry about it. Alright. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and quick teleport to the pawn shop. Here's your shit. I'm an asshole. He does do nice work. Why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who'd have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? It's a really nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Very few, sure. What, you're looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items. Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'd like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. A blade deck. Card game time. My shop's got the finest selection of curios. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. Change up the goods when I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy playing cards or whatever. Anytime. Purchase curios. Certain items for rare or higher quality ones. Get items you missed in previous chapters. Yada yada. Spect curios. Buy. Yeah, right now he only sells ingredients, and I think these are massively upscale prices for him. So I'm just gonna ignore him and head out. Yeah, so Blade's like a mini game that you can do occasionally. As far as I'm aware, you only play it at the start of each field exercise on the train. Blade's also in the second game. The third game has a different card game, which in my opinion is way better. Got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. I will wait on the sofa. I do have a delivery for you. Here it is. There's your wristwatch, asshole. Starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. Can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know. Starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista's guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which would mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. If you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had an orbital radio. I read your mind. You don't have an orbital radio? I thought he was going to give me an orbital radio. It's been a while since I played. I know you get one, I just don't remember where. Alright, and back to the academy. We'll just jump right back into the engineering building and turn this in real quick. I forgot somebody. I did 2 of them. There was 3. I forgot somebody. Who did I forget? That's right. Cooking Club. Well, we'll go pay them a visit in a second. Cafeteria. Let's pick up good old Colette's side quest here. You're Colette from class. I didn't read. I believe you submitted a request to the student council? Yes, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. Student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem much more grown up than me. People of class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. So that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, accept her request. Sure, you can count on me. Really? Thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't, because it wasn't there. Ah, what a great story. When was the last time I remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places you could have dropped it. Best way to go about this seems to be split up and search the main building and the area around it, I think. Yep, that's just what I was going to do. That's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is, then. So do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them out at all. I searched the classroom yesterday and I didn't get into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest of the areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here in the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. I'm going back to aimlessly wandering. Cafeteria lady. What do you have? Garbage. Okay, bye. This guy sells weapons. Right now he's only selling stuff that we already have. He also sells... Oh, I need this, though. Give me that. Thank you. It's useful for something. I don't remember what. But I know it's useful for something. Maybe it was just an achievement. Maybe it's not useful anymore. Oh, Dorothy. I hate Dorothy. Based on what I've seen, she's very well educated and has a real way with words. Sure, we'll enjoy our time together in this club. Now I just need to drag her into the wonderful world of passionate young men. You can see why I hate Dorothy. Dorothy seems like such a passionate person. Writing novels and short stories together would be a lot of fun, too. Maybe this really is the club for me. You got suckered in, Emma. Poor Emma. Let's see. Anyone in any of these rooms? Yes. We got the lower class chess club. Hi, Stefan. Always been kind of a hangout spot for upper class students. As you might expect, they're not exactly friendly if you don't have the pedigree they do. People wanted to play, but they were sick of noble snobbishness. I don't know if that's a word. But each time we got crushed by the nobles, more of our members left, so now the club is just me. Well, I mean, feel bad for you, son. Fidelio. I forgot about this guy. So before we start, I have one important question for you. What kind of pictures do you want to take here, Rex? Pictures of cute girls, of course. Like I want to spend my summer snapping perfect pics of swimsuit-clad babes. What more could a guy ask for? Mootsalady? If I'm gonna be taking pics at all, I want them to be of girls, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Pretty sure it's illegal. Toa! Mascot character must protect. Hello, Rain. Did you have a chance to look over the request I sent to your dorm? I did. In fact, I'm not doing any of them. Hopefully this will help take some of the weight off your shoulders. It's a really big help. We get so many of them that there's no way we could handle them all on our own. Might be tough, but good luck. I'm sure it won't be that hard. I'm already 2/3 of the way done with one of them. The only reason I haven't done the third part yet is because I don't want to. And then we got the salon. We will never be allowed in here, so there's no point in trying. Never come back up to this floor again. Alright, let's head back outside and head into... Next is the library. I thought I saw somebody that I hadn't spoken to yet. I did not. Random second year. Anyone I know up here? Any students? Male student? No, there's actually no important characters in here. Fuck the library, I'm out. Let's head into the main building now. Start on the first floor. Are you named? Yes, Bianca. Oh, but you don't have any... Never mind, I don't want to talk to you. You don't have any character notes. That's right, all of these doors are not real doors. They're fake doors that don't do anything. Beatrix. Free days were originally conceived as a training exercise of sorts to develop each student's judgment and individuality. We instructors want to see you develop your abilities to weigh your options and make wise decisions of your own accord. Be sure you don't relax too much, though. Letting yourself get soft is basically asking for an injury. Words to live by, Instructor Beatrix. Rosine! Here's your permission slip. I'm really sorry I made you wait so long. Oh, it's no problem at all. I'll be making my way to the church now. You know, seeing these two hanging out on my first free day, I'm putting pieces together. I decided to spend my free days doing volunteer work at the church in town. I wish to become a sister, after all. This is an ideal opportunity for me. First, Becky asked me if she can work part-time, and now Rosine asked me for permission to do volunteer work. Students these days have such bright futures ahead of them, don't they? Such ambition. I'm almost envious. Such ambition, much wow. Instructor Makarov. My niece, Mint, told me that she'd be stopping by and say hello, so I've just been sitting here waiting for her. Did I mention she was supposed to be here an hour ago? She's probably lost again. Mint. Hopefully we'll find Mint soon. I forgot about this dude. Good old Heinrich. She even has the gall to spend her free days lazing away. I tell her over and over and over again, yet she never learns. Does she have even the slightest idea of what it means to be an instructor? He's not exactly Instructor Sarah's biggest fan, is he? Though I do kind of see his point. You lay off, Sarah. She's a great character. Everyone loves Sarah. Edgar Dees. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I think I can talk to you. Excuse me, Principal. I am Rean Schwarzer of Class 7. Ah, good, good. I've been waiting for you. I'm not going to turn around, though. Looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be what? 2 arch tall? There's those weird units of measurement again. Tola tells me you've accepted my request. Truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. Oh, that's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of the trap door, not me. Probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. No. Kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if... Indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form. Eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun to occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go there and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports, then? No, I want you to do a test of courage. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. Task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Old schoolhouse key. Key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Alright, yeah, cool. I can just grab that real quick so I don't have to come back here after I'm done. Oh, that room's not open. Oops. Got some people up in here. CC! And Gaius, I didn't see you. Seems like Linde's been fond of painting since she was young, which led to her learning more about it. Both new to the club, though, so I hope we get along. That reminds me, I hear you've decided to help the student council out? Just let me know if you ever need any help with that. Thanks, Gaius. I'm glad to know you've got my back, Mr. Tall Guy. Oh, that's right, her name is Linde. I don't know why I called her Cece. I think it might be a good idea to try and give this painting a bit more depth. But what do you think, Clara? Whatever. This really should help me improve. Thanks, Linde. Ah, Clara. Clara's awesome. Free days are the best time to be at the academy. It's just you, your art, and the silence. Everyone is either out in town or doing something with their club. You should be gone more often. If only every day were a free day, I'd be able to get far more work done. Oh, she's certainly unique. Her hairstyle is definitely unique. Clara's a cool character. She gets way better in the second game, too. I'm hyping up the sequels. We're not even close to playing them yet. Ah, Margarita. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into bride material. If I work hard, I'm sure that this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. Engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I'd believe it. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyways, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you even tried cooking yet? Not yet, I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. Oh man, imagine that as a pickup line. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. A recipe book. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Simple omelet, fresh egg, coarse rock salt. Thank you. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Haha, sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to use some of it, get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital scale, and pass my thanks to George, too, for fixing it, too. Will do. Great, that's all 3 delivered. Time to report back to George. Recipes, cooking, yay. Yeah, cooking. Some people get really, really good meals. Some people get really, really trashy meals. We've had 3 new students join the wind orchestra this year. The new addition should keep things lively, I think. I hope this club serves as a platform that allows them to boost themselves and their musical abilities to new heights. We're setting up some instruments for the new members to use. Oh, that reminds me, Elliot actually brought his own violin. I wonder if he's any good at playing it, though. Probably pretty decent. I don't know, he was just kind of standing in his room last night. Let's see, I know the notebook's on one of these. There it is. This should be it. But I should check inside just to be sure. Don't go rifling through other people's notebooks, Reen. It's fucking an invasion of privacy. He says he just wants to read it to make sure it belongs to Colette, but he was just trying to get some dirt. Head up to the roof. Is there anyone up here? No, there's no one on the roof. Bye, roof. Where the hell is Mint at? Oh, there's a room over here. Mint? Mint. I am of the theory that Mint at the end of the Trails of or not Trails of Cold Steel, but the Legend of Heroes series will be the final boss. Now where am I? Where on earth is that faculty lounge supposed to be? I can't find it anywhere. Now I'm gonna be late and my uncle's gonna be mad. I mean, assuming I ever find him. Mint is an avatar of destruction. Mint is the embodiment of the term failed successfully. Alright. So, I'm gonna go turn this into Colette. And then I will go spend my last bonding point with Sarah, who I think is at the dorm now that I'm thinking about it. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. It really is mine? Thank goodness. Only form of ID we have, especially since our instructors would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thank you so much for your help, Reen. I'm so sorry. I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those, sort of in the gap between the cushions. I mean, it was just kind of sitting there on the sofa. It wasn't in the gap anywhere. What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets, usually. That makes sense. A lot of boys use their pants pockets, too. Try using it in your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different from the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh, wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even here. Wow. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. First world problems, right? I have pocket problems. Thanks for the silver chain. I ended up ordering 2 by mistake. Can't really use both at once. Yes, you can. You have 2 accessory slots. Every character has 2 accessory slots. You can absolutely use both of these at the same time. There's nothing to stop you. Although it would probably be redundant because I don't think the silver chain gives any stat boost. It just... Oh, it does. Defense plus 10. Well, how do you like them apples? I'm not going to put that on Reen. I might as well, right? Wait a minute. Did it reduce one of his stats? I wasn't noticing. No, okay. That was because it defaulted back over the remove after I equipped it, so it looked like it was actually reducing one of his stats. But it was not. I don't know why I'm running. Oh, no, it wasn't Sarah. I can talk to Sarah real quick. Just go back to the dormitory, but it was Elliot I need to do my bonding event with. Yeah. Let's see. Elliot. Bond with me, sidekick. Heavy ones. And look at how scrawny you are. Let the protagonist help you with them heavy boxes. I'm a protagonist. I can do anything. Except die. Protagonists aren't allowed to die. We're done with about half of them now. So, you only have 4 boxes then? month worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the cleany side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell she really cares about you. Really. Oh. Is that a music sheet? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. How do you get use out of a music sheet? I mean, I know you prop it up and you play the notes on it, but how does it become more worn out the more you use it? Package is done. Link XP get. And give me the pop-up, damn it. Oh, does it not pop up when you get a character note? I guess not. Loves music. Has loved music since he was a child, and originally wanted to attend a music academy instead of Thor's. Who else did I get stuff on? I'm sure there was one more person I got some information on. Maybe not. I thought for sure there was someone I was supposed to get some info on. Let's go talk to Sarah real quick. This way. Hi, Sarah. Hopping right on it. Hopping right on it? Aren't you the diligent student? Bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. That's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Look at all that alcohol on the left. I never noticed that before. Oh, man. Jesus. Oh, those 3 crates of booze? Oh, I've never paid attention to a room before. There's alcohol everywhere. Oh, you're a goddamn hero. Or an alcoholic, one of the two. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on back to the academy, the engineering building. I finished your request. I am done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. He's kind of just grilling me on all the places I visited. Trying to get my perspective on this stuff. Almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Spoke to Michael, you're at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? Figured he'd mention it. He's thrilled about the show, and enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? You planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but no radio. Oh, I don't got no radio. Oh, I got a radio. Oh, look at that. Wow. Asking ye shall receive. Well, thanks, George. Now I can tune into the radio. Have you not made portable radio? I feel like before you did communication stuff on the Arcus, you should have been doing portable radio. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. It's quite the compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask, you know about Sepith masses, right? Yeah, they're useless. Sepith masses have a ton of impurities, so they'll never receive much attention, but recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. So it's a currency that you turn in for the money. They're only used to make money. The thing that we use them for, you can't use them for. Horrible factory stuff. Modify. So I can make so now we can make quartz here. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make me an action quartz. Thank you. I need to open up a slot as well. Actually, no, I don't. I like how I just noticed this, but this one's always already open, but it has a cost there on the left anyways. That's funny. Um, yeah, I'll just not gonna bother with it right now. Orbment Quartz. Action 1. What else can he make? Move, airstrike, attack, shield, defense. Nothing too useful. Analyze. I will make this real quick. And open up a slot for... Oh, I can't. Open up this slot for Elliot. There we go. Master Quartz. Sells the Scepter one. Obtain Sepith from attacks and crafts. This is a farming Master Quartz, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that. What else do you have? EP charge. Cool. Alright, I'm out. Later. We'll have I'm all exhausted. Feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made the request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? She's hanging around here. She must be a member of the engineering club, right? The big thing next to her wasn't there before either. What could it be? Surprised you didn't hear that coming up. In case you can't tell by the look, it's a motorcycle. Or by the shape, it's a motorcycle. And somehow Reen did not hear her riding up on that. Maybe she walked it in, I don't know. There is one more person I do need to speak to. Actually, let me check my notes again. He's not... I need to go talk to Nicholas, actually. I forgot that there are some NPCs that you have to talk to twice in order to get their character notes. Especially if they're assigned to a class or a quest. And because my first conversation with him was for the quest, I didn't get his character note. Still not getting his character note. Why not? Does he want me to make the food first? I think I have to make the food first. Recipe, simple omelets. Do the cooking, Reen. Ooh, gross. Oops. Why am I not getting his character notes? I was pretty sure he's supposed to give you one. Oh well. Maybe that was later. Yeah, maybe it was later. Alright, actually, so that means we are done with everything except for the old schoolhouse portion of the quests. So we're actually going to go up here and get ready. So I'm actually going to end this episode here because we're about to dive back into combat again. So I wanted to try and contain all that in one episode if at all possible. So thank you guys for watching again. Have a good day.